thought about it last night. Some of y'all are probably going to call me dumb for what I'm going to say, but YouTube videos are like essays. And if you don't know what an essay is, you're probably Gen Alpha, so let me put this in Gen Alpha terms. An essay is something you write for your English teachers. You know, it's got to be proper and nice, not something like, I went down to the skibidi market and I rizzed up my grocery cashier. Not something like that. It's got to be something actually good and worth reading. But anyway, back to what I was saying though. YouTube videos are like essays. I thought about it, and it really all actually makes a lot of sense. The intro of a YouTube video and the intro of an essay is probably the most important things you need. And the thumbnail of a YouTube video. Not enough people talk about that. That's really... People see that thumbnail and that's really what gets them into the video, along with the intro. If you have a bad thumbnail and a bad intro, then no one's going to want to watch your video no matter how good it is, because they're not going to be interested. Essays go the same way. If you have a bad intro, they're not going to want to read it no matter how good the rest of the story is. It'd be a straight masterpiece like Lord of the Rings, but the intro is horrible. I'm not saying the intro to Lord of the Rings is bad, y'all. Do not, no. Don't get that twisted. That's not what I'm saying here. But I'm saying, just as a general comparison, if you have a bad intro, your story is just not going to get read because no one's going to be interested. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, that's just one comparison. What? That's it, dude. No, that's not it. Because now we get to the middle of your essay and the middle of your YouTube video. By this point, you know, they're still reading, and it's like, you gotta have something to keep them interested. You can't just have one long, rambling on story like I'm doing right now, and then it just goes nowhere. That's how the first cut went of this video, and I had to delete it. You know, anyway, sorry. The body of the whole essay or video, you know, that's really also really important, because you need that to keep them invested. You have to have a good story or video, as I say, to keep them to want to watch. You can't have, this also goes vice versa, you can't have an amazing intro and then a horrible story and then expect people to still read it. That's just not how that's going to work. What would more than likely happen is, you know, they'd get partway through the video or the essay and we're like, oh, this is really good so far. And then they get to like halfway through and they're like, wow, this sucks, I'm just going to quit. Because then that's going to affect you. It's going to affect your story writing and say, oh, hey, maybe I should go back and, you know, revise this and see what I can do better. Same goes with the YouTube video. Go back, see what happened, and then you can try and revise it to make it better. Mr. Beast does this all the time with his YouTube thumbnails. He sees which one is the better performing. That is a factual statement, by the way. I'm not clickbaiting and saying Mr. Beast's name, you know, just to get some views on here. No one's going to see this, but that's alright. And finally, as the conclusion, this one real, for a YouTube video and the essay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think here, because these both tie everything together. If you have a bad conclusion, you know, aka a bad ending, then it's going to be the same thing like if your intro was bad, but the rest of your story was good. The whole story could be perfect, and then you get to the very ending, you know, Game of Thrones, and then it's horrible. Or Lost. Same thing goes with the YouTube videos. You can't have a masterpiece of a video and then just have it have a horrible ending, because then everyone is going to be pissed, and then no one's going to watch your content again or read it because you had a bad ending, and it just ruins it for them. Now, I know this is a bit of a video, you know, here and there, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm so sorry, y'all. Come on, you know I need it. But if you did enjoy this video, okay, not hurting my feelings. Thank you all for the time you had, and have a good day.